Extra, read all about it. Pisces, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. This is an energy reading, so it's for Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or wherever Pisces is influencing your natal chart or influencing your life. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Come on in, pull up a chair. There's always an extended reading that incorporates a full tarot card spread to suss out the details and specifics and really personalizes the energies I pick up on here. And it includes a full romance and relationship advice reading. That link is down below. If you love this reading, please do like and share this video and click subscribe and ring that bell because I do a new Pisces energy video every single week and you'll get it fresh off the press. But I encourage you strongly, if Pisces is your sun sign, check your moon sign and your rising sign as well because a lot of times they can resonate even more. Pisces, I'm going to start with your crowning energy, which is the energy that's basically going to influence all other energies. It's the main theme. And then we go to your central energy, which is the heart of your challenges. And then your rooting energy, which is what is grounding you and helping you out. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Pisces, 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 Pisces. All right, let's do this. Crowning your energy, Pisces. Be at home. I'm sorry. It's the stereotype, right? It's like, oh, everybody's like, oh, Pisces just want to like hole up in their den and like and not come out. But that's not true. I think that you guys are extremely social and you love being with people. But this is a sense of something that has to do with your fourth house. Check your fourth house if you know your natal chart. But if you know where your natal chart placements are, check it. But this is definitely that domestic space, that home and heart space. Something influencing or affecting it or a feeling that you have to protect it. 6 plus 8 adds up to 14, which again reduces down to 5. So there's a change. There could be changes happening in your home front. New people moving in, old people moving out. A sense of really maybe once where there was just complete comfort and you had everything exactly working out the way that you wanted it to. Not so much anymore. And there's a sense of maybe somebody burrowing in or diving into your space, or a sense of being a little protective or defensive because something could be attacking or harming. I don't think that's what it is. I'll get further into the energies. I just think that you're having to readjust or reassign certain pieces of your home. Maybe somebody is moving in, or maybe you're finally moving in with your significant other. There's just readjustments to where you feel comfortable and your space, your serenity space, your feeling of serenity when you walk in your door. That's where your mind is focused on right now. For whatever reason, let's get into the heart of the reading. Let's get going. You see clearly now 4 plus 3 is energy of 7. So creation, creating, and also becoming enlightened. This sense of something being very clear when it comes to the heart space, something maybe that you didn't realize before or was hidden in the dark. This could also imply counseling or some sort of therapy that you were going through in order to see things clearly and clear up any kind of issues that were happening in the home. This could involve family counseling or just independent therapy to help you clarify any kind of familiar family karma that you were having to clear up. Finally being able to understand, and basically through wisdom and through open-heartedness and understanding, being able to comprehend and see things that you didn't realize before. This is also implication of something becoming clear when it regards that home and heart space. Let's see, this is Aquarius energy, and this is reclaim your power. So this is 43 and then 44 back to back. There's a lot of 4 energy here. There's a sense of finding a way to get back to feeling the way that you want to feel, but it's all the way that you want to feel, which is stable and solid. But there's also a sense of having kept your eye on this for quite some time, something being lurking in the dark, and you kind of felt that it was there, but you didn't really know what it was. But now it's like you've spotted it. You've spotted what the problem is. You've spotted what the threat is or what the danger is, especially concerning the home and heart space. This could be many different things. So let's keep up with the reading. Let's keep going. Surrender now. So this is Sagittarius energy, just diving right in and flying right into the sun. This is a sense of understanding purpose. Just diving, like I said, just diving right in. It's like a moth to a flame. That's what this energy is. I have to say this, I really feel like you took a deep dive into part of your family tree or something that was going on concerning family issues that you were having. And there was a sense of reckoning and purification that came through this exercise. And now there is a sense of clarifying and being able to finally be present in the moment that you're in right now and not having to look beyond that. There is a sense of like a moth to a flame flying right into maybe even a rough space or a dangerous space because you're sick of wondering. You're sick of feeling uncomfortable at home, and because you don't understand or you don't know or you don't understand what's going on. There is a sense of uncovering something that has to do with your home or your family. Think on your feet, more Sagittarius energy. 7 + 2 is 9. So this is going with the flow, not only going with the flow, but improvising. When Fox appears in your life, there's a sense of needing to be malleable. 623, happy birthday, Doug Denny. Needing to be malleable, needing to think on your feet, needing to be very flexible. And this is that sense of just diving right in. I think you're diving right in a lot of issues that were lurking in the darkness. Interesting. There's also a sense of discovering that somebody has been watching you or following you, tracking you, or keeping tabs on you. And they've been pretty clever with how they've done it. Tend to the small things that have been building up, that you've put away, that you haven't wanted to face. This is I feel like you're dealing with Sagittarius because you also came up in their reading. So I'm going to attach their reading right above here. Pisces, this is a sense of something has been building. You've been realizing or seeing something either that has to do with them, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, either something that's been building with them, seeing issues, seeing problems that maybe you didn't want to confront, or seeing issues and problems that were going on in their life that you know that they don't want to confront. But there is this sense of seeing things that are growing and hidden behind the walls, and the infestation is just impossible to ignore right now. Watch your words. This is also 9. Something is right beneath the surface. 9 is something is about to happen. Something is about to come to an end. It's almost at completion, but it hasn't quite reached it yet. There's just this sense of growing. Something is growing. Something is building. Somebody is watching you. You have somebody's interest and you spotted them. But this is it not being said. Like nobody's actually coming out and saying anything. There's a sense of just hearing or people telling you what you want to hear instead of actually hearing what you need to hear. That's really bugging the crap out of you. Okay. Damn. Sometimes life stings. This is energy of Scorpionic energy, Pisces, of something bugging you, something infecting you, something stinging you. It hurts. The truth hurts. And I think that that's why people have been keeping it from you, or that you haven't wanted to talk about it. This is a sense of silencing what is bothering you because you haven't really wanted to talk about it. Even if you figure out and understand suddenly that it's almost like there's a disease or and there could be a disease. There could be an illness with somebody that you love, or a disease like a psychic or psychiatric disease in your home, like that nobody wants to say or nobody wants to talk about. These are secrets that nobody wants to come out and say. Something is bothering you. Something is nagging at you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're telling you what you want to hear, but they're not necessarily, or you're telling them what they want to hear, but you're not being honest with each other. You're sort of avoiding what's actually going on beneath the surface. Ooh, okay. Love is all around you. 4 + 1, 5. There is a sense of a change in love or a change in how you receive love. You're surrounded. This is being surrounded by love. Maybe being surrounded by loving communications, like people telling you how much they love you, how much they love you. There's a sense underneath this that is not sincere. Slow and steady wins the race. This is emotional stability and security. This person has been in your life for a very long time. And they've been somebody who is like a guiding force. This is Cancerian energy, could be maternal energy. This is a person who's been in your life forever. And it's almost like you depend on them. They're your main source of love. They're your steadfast connection to love. And they could be in harm or harm's way. Either they're hiding a secret from you and certain things are just coming out that are difficult for you to deal with. Or it is this also difficult to deal with. They're sick. You're finding out and learning that they're not feeling well. And it's something that's really bothering you. Of course, really bothering you, but like it's more than that. It's almost like not wanting to believe. Set healthy boundaries. This is keeping everything out. This is Cancerian energy as well, but it's not healthy boundaries. It's the boundaries are so thick and heavy that they're actually suffocating you, and you're struggling and you just want to be rescued and understood, and you want to talk about it with somebody, but you can't. Or it's like you can't bear the burden of you're trying so hard to not feel this, but the pressure is building. Pisces, time to let go. Something is definitely nagging at your heart. It's eating away at your heart. A sense of maybe even death and rebirth, a sense of knowing and understanding, and an understanding that was kept. Think of the groundhog, like channeling through. It's like psychically you knew something was the matter. You knew something was up. And almost trying to deal with it down beneath the surface, but you can't, because you can't even put your finger on it down beneath the surface. There's a sense of psychically understanding and knowing, and it's been nagging at you and needling your heart, but at the same time, now is a chance to like actually expose it and dig it out. Oh, this is pretty heavy. Whoa, damn. Okay, all right. And then we have your grounding. No. One more. Co-create with spirit. So this is what sounds like bad news, but it's actually just truthful news. There's a truth that came out that is not very comfortable for you to handle. Raven totem is the light in the dark. So think about, and I said this on somebody else's video. Oh, shit, who was it? Could have been Sagittarius. I just watch Sagittarius, definitely. Think about this. It's like, because people think Raven brings bad news. He's not. He's a messenger of truth. But think he brings the light into the dark. So think about when you're in a really, really dark room, and all of a sudden somebody turns on the light. And it hurts and it stings. And what do? The first thing you do is close your eyes, because you need the adjustment period. You need it to be dark again. That's what this information is. It's almost like somebody is bringing you the truth, but it's a harsh truth. It's a truth that you didn't want to hear. And that's why I think I'm picking up on maybe somebody had cancer or has a disease, somebody very close to you, somebody that you don't want to hear this news about. It's sort of shocking. So it's like, no, turn the lights back off. I don't want to know. But Spirit is delivering this message for you because it's time for you to accept it, understand it, and it's an important message for you to know. It's an important message for you to know. Probably because this person that you're dealing with is, or maybe this is you, right? Whoever's dealing with this burden, it's too burdensome for them to not be able to share it or get the weight off their shoulders. They need to be able to do that with other people. So there's a sense of, boy, oh boy, like somebody is so burdened by just sharing it all by themselves. So they need to release it. They need to say it out loud. It's part of their healing. It's part of what they need to feel loved and feel connected. Your grounding energy is a rebirth is assured. So this is definitely something coming to light, something changing. Things are changing, and you can't really go back to the way that they were. It's like the butterfly's first wing is out of the cocoon. So there are permanent changes that are happening. Bring your ideas to life. This is an exciting time. This is a time when you are supercharged with life and ideas, and even your career could be taking a new direction. And then there's this act as if. There's a sense of almost fake it till you make it. And this is your grounding energy. I don't like chameleon energy in the grounding energy, but this is just a sense of maybe trying to just accept things for what they are and let them be, let them grow and develop in the time that they need to do it. Let me flip the camera angle around so that we can review this cards while I get to the bottom of this grounding energy. Hold on. So here's that full spread, and everything came out really clearly until this grounding energy. And I think it's because you're off tilt. Like you're not feeling very comfortable right now. It's almost like you thought it's like you're acting like nothing is happening, because you were so on the point of everything being really good and starting over and starting new. There's a sense of it's really confusing, this energy. What I can say right now is definitely what's clear. Life is changing in a big way, and even shocking ways. Lots of changes going on here, especially concerning 4 + 2 is 6 energy, that love or partnership. There is a change that is occurring, and maybe it's just the fact that there's a change in you. You are transforming. You're becoming somebody different. You're developing into a different entity, not a different entity, but like it's time. It's like it's time for you to shed your old skin. And I think that this then, in terms of relating to the rest of the reading, this is happening at just the right time, because this is a maturation period. Perhaps it's your Saturnian return. There's a sense of you growing up and leaving behind what you used to depend on. And something that you used to depend on actually being taken away from you, whether it have been the serenity of your home and finding out that it wasn't as perfect as you thought, or finding out that somebody that you really care about is ill or sick or struggling, or they haven't been telling you everything. Pisces, there's just a sense of that ground that you once stood on is quaking, right? But it's coming at the perfect time. It's coming to make you level up. That's what it's doing. It's like you can't live here anymore. You can't stay here anymore. This is a sense of you need to move on and shed this skin. So it very well could be, it could be that. I'm going to go deeper and dive deeper into this energy with a full tarot card spread. Please, Pisces, do join me. That's going to include your relationship and romance advice as well. The link is below. I'll see you guys over in the extended.